It's OG1 Kenobi. Probably not the most smooth opening, but hey, I figured I'd try to do a little something, show my face again at least. Yeah, feel like that's a fun way to try to connect with the fans a bit more. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. I had to put it Zaroark and Ace back on their thrones, and obviously had to get Nami back. What do you call it? Into position. But yeah, had a pretty great Friday today. Got off work, was able to head on over to Hot Topic right away, actually. And when I got there, I was able to pick up my OP9 as well as some PRB1. So yeah, and this time they came individually wrapped. Very fun. We're going to be adding that to the PRB pile. When we got there, we also learned that if you pick up an online order in the store at Hot Topic, you get 25% off everything in the store if you get something while you're there picking up your item. So these are the 5 that I ordered offline from Hot Topic. Then on top of that, we got another 5 when we were in there. I think they, sent some more sleeved boosters to the shop that I got it from. So honestly, if you're going to go pick some up, it's definitely worth a shot checking to see if they have any there. They were behind the counter when I went to go check them out today. Seems like that was probably a pretty common place to have them. Also, they're at Barnes and Nobles. That's where they keep them too, behind a shelf. I don't know if all of them are like that, but the ones around me are. But anyways, as you can see, we got a couple of things along with the sleeve boosters. We got one of these figural bag clips. It's a wanted poster figural bag clip featuring all the different Straw Hat crew members and their wanted posters. Obviously, this is once Luffy's declared as a Emperor of the Sea. There's a couple mystery ones, as well as there's Sanji. Oh my god, that one makes me laugh so hard. But anyways, it looks cool. The eyes are also kind of like in that like pop look, so it's pretty cool. We'll be opening that up today. I also wanted to show you the Hot Topic exclusive Trappy Funko that we were able to grab as well for 25% off. Glow in the dark Gamma Knife, and as you can see, Hot Topic exclusive sticker on it as well. Very excited to add that to the collection. And yeah, let's get started on what we're going to be kind of getting into today. Let's go over it real quick, and then we'll dive right in. See if we can get some people in here. So we hopefully rip some packs. I know it's a Friday night. Probably other bigger names out there. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Just showing off what we're going to be ripping. Got some sleeve boosters. This is the other pack from the special Dawn set we opened up. And we're still looking for that third hit, if there is one, in the OP10 booster box. When we went to go pick up our Hot Topic orders for today that we got for like the sleeve boosters, we also got a wanted poster, figural bag clip, exclusive between Box Lunch and Hot Topic. So figured it'd be pretty fun to open that up too. But let's get into Pokemon, which is what we're going to be ripping into first. So we got 2 packs from Journey Together from our ETB that we unboxed in the last stream. Very fun. Thank you guys for watching that one as well. We got super lucky with One Piece, pulled 2 alternate arts. Very fun. Also, we got this fun little, bundle, I guess, from Pokemon International. These are the ones, in my opinion, they're worth it. Don't get the MJ Holding ones. Actually, no, it's still Fairfield, which is actually MJ Holding, but I saw Pokemon International here. They're fun, though. They come with a sealed pack, which, who knows what's in there. Looks like a Halloween pack as well. That's probably the bonus item. You get 2 foils. Hopefully they'll be double rares. We'll see. Freaking the MJ Holding ones where they're all backwards, no pack and everything like that. You're probably going to get like a reverse holo. Maybe you'd be lucky if you get it from Sword and Shield. We'll just kind of take a quick look at all the other ones they throw in there. We'll probably do that one first. Actually, yeah, we'll do that one first, then we'll open up this, and let's see here. Then we'll check out the 2025 mini tin. I need more storage, so when I saw this at the store, I figured, why not? Unfortunately, what is it? The one with the legendary dogs, the ancient forms of them. That one, that's the one I'm really looking for. Someone snagged it up already, but this one is pretty freaking cool too. And they got an Ogerpon one as well. That's the one we opened up before, but we're going to be getting into that afterwards. We're going to open up all the packs for that. But yeah, let's start and end with Journeying Together. Let's see what we got here. How are you doing today? Happy Friday, by the way. What is it? You've been able to pull anything decent from Journey Together? And Zaroark is still our reigning champion for all of our live streams so far. It's got to be the playability. Oh yeah, this is also fun too. Pokemon Live E-card code for you if you do participate. But I also wanted to show everybody. You see how these right here have the little like QVC code? If you feel it, it's raised up a little bit. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is if you kind of look at these other ones, these ones raised up as well, but it's thicker in certain parts. Why do they do that? I mean, hey, this one's thinner. It's freaking barely on there. That's what makes these packs unweighable for the modern era. This one's really thick on there. It's from our ETB. But that's why you're getting all those different weights in the packs now. I mean, obviously, if you have a God pack, that's going to weigh significantly more. But beyond that, it's pretty hard to tell what's inside of these just by weighing them. I mean, metal detector trick probably still works. So I guess people still have to watch out for that. But that's one way that they made packs unweighable in these modern sets. Or at least that's the way they try to combat the weighing problem. You see someone at your store with a scale weighing modern packs. I mean, I maybe don't tell them because it's freaking hilarious, but there's no point to it. Torkoal, Gen 3 Fire Turtle. I like this one a lot. Generation 3 is a huge generation for me. It was the first official generation I played. After that, I went back into the catalog, played like Crystal, Yellow, Fire Red when they came out again, but Gen 3 is really where my journey started. So it's cool to see that. I also really like that illustration. Very colorful, great shading. This one, again, colorful as well, but more graphic in the design. Clean lines as well. Nice. Got a lighthouse there in the background. A coughing. This should be fun for Team Rocket when that set comes out. I want to see what the other full arts are. They've released some of them, like Meowth and Wobbuffet. Those are the ones I'm really interested in. The ones that are obviously seen with Team Rocket in the show. Shuppet, Generation 3 again. Ghost Pokemon. Nice spooky night sky in the background. Bit of a tilted angle though. Kind of gives it that like offset unsettling feeling. And then kind of, you can see 3-point perspective there with the buildings getting small in the distance. Nice. Ends Castle. Dude's got a whole castle for his Zaroark. Ends Pokemon in play. Both yours and your opponents have no retreat cost. Oh, damn, bro. That's actually a good one. Hops Sandaconda. That's a big boy right there. God damn, what do you eat? Knows Rumble and Break Ground. And then, yeah, you get the trainer stamps there for the ones that are designated as their Ooh. Caparaja evolves from a Q font. Really like this Pokemon. I like Elephants a lot, and it's very cool with the design and the color scheme and everything. I like Dawn Fam and Fanfi when, Generation 2 is out, so see a big elephant, pretty fun. Getting to our reverse holos and other holographics now. Mencino is what we're starting with. Let's see if we can hopefully get something here after this. I feel like a lot of like the good SIRs and stuff, they're in the middle. Ugh, Kecleon. Okay. But I really like the colors. Very fun. You would normally see like a chameleon in a tropical environment, so all those colors is cool. Also complements the color scheme of the Pokemon very well. Let's see what we got back here. Sometimes you get some double rares and like full art trainer cards. Ooh, Lycan Rock. Nice little rock wolf. Basic form is Rockruff. Good centering here, actually. And honestly, I really like the quality control for Pokemon cards. I feel like they've started to trend upwards ever since Surging Sparks. All right, let's see what we got in here. Let's see if we can hopefully maybe get some double rares. I mean, if we can't pull them, let's see if we can buy them, right? 2 foils. And then 30 other cards. Ugh. All right. So I'll take the cards out. Yep, this is a trick or trade pack. I guess we can open that too. Oh, Lord. And then we got our Paldea Evolved pack here. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I mean, if it wasn't inside of a sealed pack, I'd probably be questioning if this was real sealed or not. The packaging on this, look at it. It's freaking looser than my ex-girlfriend. Jesus Christ. Anyways, let's all right, let's look at the ones we got. I guess we bought first. What do we got here? Bug Catcher is the first one. I think we're gonna find our holographics at the other end. Galarian Zigzagoon. All right, so we got some Sword and Shield era cards. We got some trainer cards in there with it. What is it? That Arven trainer card. Obsidian Flame specifically. That's the one that's like $6. Oh, Hop. He's making another appearance here. A lot of these are... Ooh, that looks like a double rare to me. Anyways, a lot of these are, yeah, Sword and Shield era. E's Evolving Skies. So we got some Evolving Skies in here, actually. All right. That's pretty fun. I haven't been able to rip a lot of that, so to be able to add it to the collection, still kind of fun. Bug Catcher, Larvesta, nice little Fire Worm. What is that stamp for? I'm not sure. The centering on this is absolutely god-awful, too. Holy shnikes. Bottom heavy as hell. Energy sticker. What is that? Flip a coin. If heads, attach basic energy card from your discard pile. Okay. Let's see one of your things back. Ooh, okay. This is one of the trainer specific ones. So I think this is like a tournament one. I think they have a specific background. Yes, they do. World champions. So you see a signature like that. You assume that's on the back. More Petco. Kind of reminds me of like Pikachu if he was emo. Alright, boss's orders, and then, oh yeah, I hate when they throw in a bunch of energy cards in there. I'm like, come on, but whatever. And, ooh, wait a minute. Hello there. Mew. Oh, that's 151, yo. We got Ninetales EX from 151. Okay. Not bad. Let's see what her second one is. It is a... Oh, dude! What? What? This was in there? Homie. Dude, and Zaroark is getting freaking bumped by this promo Zaroark V. Hands down, I bet. Oh my gosh. This was in there? Whoa, God, no. Look at the edges. Oh, homie. What did they do to you, Zaroark? Your centering's gorgeous as well. And look at the texture on that. Oh, man. The fact we got this from a promo thing, I'll count it as a pull, I guess, man. Like, shit. And then this Ninetales right here, it's bent as hell, yo. So, I mean, it's from 151, which is kind of cool, but it's bent as a mofo. And the edges on this one, not that great. You can see it right here. It kind of got scuffed, but dude, hell yeah. I bet you we're going to be able to replace Zaroark now. That is hilarious. Okay. I was like, yeah, you sometimes get double rares. We got double rare from 151. Terrible condition, but real it was this guy right here. Oh my god, dude. That's hilarious. Let's see what's in this loose ass pack. Let's see if we can keep the luck going, man. My god. Alright, I'm happy I picked that up. Dude. Have you ever pulled one of those from there? Like, dude, the most I've ever pulled was a double rare. That is so funny. What have you been ripping recently, if you don't mind me asking? More of a Pokemon man or a One Piece man? I'm both right now, so if you can imagine, my wallet hates me. Oh, I like this illustration a lot. It's from Paradox Rift. You got the Halloween stamp there. After that, you got the Okidogi Cosmo foil. I believe that's from, okay, yep, Twilight Masquerade. And then, obviously, Halloween stamp. Then you got Graveyard. Halloween stamp as well. I'm not the biggest fan of Graveyard. He gets points for being a dog, but that's about it. I love dogs. All right, okay, now we'll open up the loose ass pack. Dude, I can't believe that. Oh my god, that's so funny. I seriously can't believe that. The best thing we've pulled is from a freaking Fairfield 30 card plus pack combo. Oh my god, dude. That is hilarious. Alright, this looks like it was in pretty rough shape too, but okay, the actual cards look like they're in decent shape. And the center on this last one's pretty sick, but it's obviously the energy card. I'll stop waving this code around so you can actually take it down if you are a Pokemon Live fan. Move that energy on up. They made it easier for us in Scarlet and Violet, although I kind of liked when you had to do the 4 cards up trick, because it meant the good cards were more in the center, which means, in my opinion, they're better protected. Mischief. Again, kind of like Graveyard, it gets points for being a dog. Other than that, not the biggest fan. I really like how behind it, there's like a whole pack of them. You see their eyes, that's kind of cool. And Ambush is right. Slack Off. I love this Pokemon from Generation 3. Dude's just chilling there. Taking in nature. I love this Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Brings a smile to my face. Paldea Wooper. Emo Wooper. After that we have Electric. Ooh, Pikachu. I choose you. I like this illustration. In a city. You see the Pokemon Center in the background. Pretty common. Ooh, okay. Raichu. Pikachu, Raichu. The evolved form has to use a Thunderstone to evolve. Okay, I was saying like there was emo Pokemon. There's literally a goth Pokemon, which is hilarious. Don't know why it's not dark type. It's psychic, but we can talk about that later. After this, we got an Arctibax. It's a fun little, I believe, ice type dinosaur looking Pokemon. Yeah, it evolves from a Frigibax. She knows Stripe Fin, Frost Smash. Alright, after that we have our first reverse holo. Noibat. Nice smoggy cityscape in the background. Really, again, blends in and complements the color scheme of the Pokemon. Illustrators for Pokemon obviously are great, so No wonder they can match colors. Let's see here. We got something here. We got a Shinx. We got a Shinx. This is my electric Pokemon for Generation 4. I think it's... Pretty sure it's pretty basic. I think a lot of people like them, but... Hey. That doesn't mean I have to be a hipster. Ooh, low kicks. Kind of reminds me of the grasshopper demon from Jujutsu Kaisen. Alright, Journey Together pack. We're saving that for last. Alright, we're going to get into this mini tin now. Just kind of show the sides off real quick before we rip into it. I think, yeah, I showed it once before, but just want to show them all. I really like this side. This side's probably the side I'm going to display it on. Let's see here. I feel like there should be a little tab. So here it is. Yep. I didn't want to start flipping the tin around, making the packs do somersaults on the inside or something, you know? Alrighty. We'll be getting into this and see what we got. Dude, I can't believe we had the freaking Zaroark V card in the back. Zaroark EX has more health. Oh, I forgot these come with stickers. I love stickers. I'm a sucker for a sticker. Give me 4. My God. All right, let's see how these packs are. Oh, these packs are actually in decent condition for this. Okay, okay. So we got Stellar, we got Surging, and we got Temporal. You know what? I think I'm gonna save Surging for tomorrow for the Saturday stream. Just kind of wanna save some of the nicer packs for the Saturday stream. I blow to me, this is like me blowing my load almost for freaking packs. I only really like to open up 2 or 3 a day, but I was like, you know what? If I just do a stream every other day, it nets out to the same. So, but yeah, what is it? Let's see what we got. We'll add it to my pile of the packs from the Journey Together ETV. We'll get into some of those more tomorrow, but in the meantime, let's do Stellar, Temporal, Journey. See what we get. I'm actually kind of annoyed that's in such bad condition, but whatever. Oh, sometimes I almost wish I don't get good cards for the 2 foils, because then when I do get good cards, I'm like, what are you doing in there? Why are you treated this way? Like, I don't know, man. I can't be the only one that thinks that. That's funny. And then, yeah, you can kind of see the thickness again here, but anyways. I just thought that was so interesting that they changed the weight by adding that QR code. All right, so these right here, basic energy. Really like that kind of like prismatic design in the background. They used that, I think, for Stellar Crown through prismatic. So 3 sets. Turntonator. The full art card for this is great. Huge fan. Oh my gosh. This Impidimp looks like he's tripping balls. I love it. That's so funny. I love it. He probably thinks his hand's on fire or something. What's he doing? Oh my gosh. Also, I like to look at the illustrations a bit more too. I know that's probably not what a lot of people are used to. A lot of people are used to just go, people going, whoosh, whoosh. I don't like to do that with packs. I like to take them in a little bit, appreciate them all. Normally don't like the designs of these like more two-dimensional, like geometric ones, but the sky in the background looks great. Looks like a freaking oil painting. Sun sets on fire. Speaking of fire, Ponyta, little flame horse. was either Ponyta or Growlithe is what I would always get. And Fire Red for a secondary fire type. Payapa Berry. Thank God I said that right. Kind of looks like one of those Kongs you give to your dog. And it's a card that lets you buff against psychic energy. Not bad. Mienshao. I think this is the second uncommon. I think we'll have one more before you get into the reverse hollows and stuff. Gravity Gemstone. That's pretty sick. As long as the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, the retreat cost, both active Pokemon is... Oh. So if you wanted to trap your opponent's active Pokemon, or at least make them harder to retreat, this card right here is freaking for you. Ooh, Deluxe Bomb. Okay. A spec card. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, other than this promo Zaroark card, it's probably the best card we pulled. Which is funny because I normally don't count promo cards as pulls because you see what you're getting, and I don't count ones you purposely buy. I mean, I had no idea what the hollows were going to be for this, so I was like, you know what, I'll count it. But Deluxe Bomb, I think I've got a couple of these. It's a good one, though. If your Pokemon has this card, and it's in the active spot, damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if the Pokemon is knocked out, put 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Placed any damage counters in this way, discard this card. Ooh, okay. Go out with a bang here. After that, we have a Meltan card, reverse hollow. Interesting, that was in our first holographic spot. That's fun. After this, we probably just have a normal full hollow. Okay, Meltan and Melmetal. I like steel type Pokemon, like Aeron and stuff, so this is a fun Pokemon to me. After that, we have Temporal Forces. I know a lot of people like to dog on this set. I've had pretty good luck with it, though. I really like the Gouging Fire full art from this set. Pulled that. It's on one of the YouTube for back when we were just doing normal pack rip. One quick video, like 5-minute kind of session thing. But, yeah, figured we'd go over to the live stream. I enjoy the live aspect of it. I enjoy the engagement aspect of it. And yeah, it's just, to me, it's just a little bit more exciting, a little more fun. Also, it's like, I don't know, kind of like an event almost every time you go live. So I like that. It's just, there's a different energy to it. Even if like the chat's not going off or anything like that. I mean, I personally still have more fun doing the live streams. So let's see what we got here. After this, Dark Energy. Oh, Melmetal again. The illustrations in both of these are really cool. I like the other one, though, a little bit more. It's in a toolbox, which it plays with the fact that it looks like a bolt. Fun. Nuzleaf. Ooh. This is... Sorry, Tropius. This is the Generation 3 grass type I would actually go for. I like Tropius a lot. This one, though, it's just, in my opinion, the best one you can just grab from the wild. Mencino. All right. I try to normally find, like, good things about everything, but there's some that I don't like the geometric ones. The one that I consistently don't like geometric, if they do it well, I will appreciate it. This one looks like they just stuck a little figure in some grass and took a picture of it. I don't like this style. Sorry. Freaking, I could make a card like that. Rock Ruff. Okay. This is what we had for our full hollow, the basic form of it. I think it's the same illustration. No, it's not the same illustration. Different set, different illustration. Not true for every set and every illustration, but this one is. Like, some of the prismatic illustrations that were, like, redone from, like, Surging Sparks or 151, stuff like that. There was, yeah. Not everyone was an original illustration. Bianca's Devotion, trainer card. After that, we have a Reunculus. Hopefully I said that right, man. I'll sound even dumber if I try to sound it out. It's the stage 2, though. I believe the basic form is Solis. Probably pronouncing that wrong, too. Explorer's Guidance. Ancient. Got that 2-tone design outside of the frame. Look at the top 6 cards. Put 2 of them into your hand. Discard the others. Don't like discarding cards if you don't have to, because what happens if you pull like 4 good cards and you don't want to get rid of 2 of them? This illustration freaking looks amazing. It's the night sky, the moon's behind it. It's lit up, looks like a fisheye lens, so it like warps all around the moon. Very fun. It's an uncommon. I honestly like Sharpedo too. Generation 3, I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but yeah. If you can't tell I'm a fan, I'm a fan. Mudsdale. Kind of looks like the rock version of a Rapidash. It's basic versions of Mudbray and basically is a donkey. Let's see what our last card is. For Temporal, Maraudon. This is one of the main legendaries from the base set for Scarlet and Violet. It's got the future variant though, so this is like the digital kind of 2-tone design. A little different than the ancient one, which is rock, but pretty freaking cool. I really like the actual ancient version of Radon. It kind of looks like it looks more like a dragon. It's in the air. The ancient version is more of like a dinosaur looking one, so I think they did a good job by, distinguishing it with the different designs and, going old school with the ancient and dragons and stuff. I mean, if they are going to exist at some point, I'd assume it'd be in the future. I mean, they freaking brought back direwolves, so why not make a freaking winged lizard? I can somehow spit fire. All right, Journey Together. We started with it. We're going to end our Pokemon with it. After this, I'm going to have to switch the category over to One Piece, but the stream's going to continue. I just, want to jump over for categories. I don't want people to see me ripping One Piece in the Pokemon section of Twitch. So, yeah, just wanted to keep it relevant. I am actually very excited for the tin, because I need storage space. I sound like a broken record with that too, but it's just something we need. Oh, this Rockruff photo is awesome. I like Rockruff. He's a cool looking dog type Pokemon. Better than Mabstiff and Graveyard. Sorry, Mabostiff, I think. Yeah, there we go. He looks so proud and happy right there, just trotting along. And this desert landscape in the background looks great too. It's kind of got that cartoonish graphic design, great lines, bold, vibrant colors. Fun. Then we have Caterpie, Bug Bite. I like this one. I normally don't pick up bug types, but I'll pick up a Caterpie. It reminds me of when Ash found one in the Viridian Forest. Magmar, the original volcano Pokemon. I was saying like Torkoal's like a magma turtle. This thing was the original like magma type Pokemon. Obviously Magmar. Searing Flame, only attack it knows. Weak against water. Hops Wooloo. You see these everywhere when you first start playing Sword and Shield. It's pretty cool to see him. He's obviously got a double as well, but I like how we can see these Pokemon kind of jump off the screen of our Nintendos. Discard a Pokemon tool and a special energy from one of your opponents. Oh, the Ruffian card. Oh, this is the one that we pulled for the full art in our last stream. Low kicks, the freaking grasshopper demon. Yuji's coming for you, bro. Get out of Shibuya. Anyways, Combuskin. Oh, yes. Okay, I actually really like this Combuskin illustration. It kind of reminds me of the Toed School, the way its leg is out and it's running. And I don't know, you can see that implied motion with the wind there. It's running down, what do you call it, a pretty open field. They're still able to give it kind of like a sense of depth of field too, though, by like making that trail go off and using the rule of thirds. Actually, not rule of thirds. Freaking 3-point perspective, man. There we go. Learn your art terms. Oh, Paris. I think this is part of the combined illustration. Like, I know Mudkip for a fact is. I think I retweeted a picture of the, different cards that make up the shared illustration. So if you follow us on Twitter, you'll see it on there. Also, you can get updates on when we're going to go live and stuff, which is fun. And we'll post, stuff from the stream, like what we pulled and everything. And yeah, we can talk about stuff, do a little, have a sense of community. Anyways, Lavincia, our second reverse holographic. Again, I feel like a lot of the IRs and SIRs, they're in the middle. So I was kind of expecting this to be a full holo, not like a full art card. Unfortunately, I love Tyranitar, though. My favorite Generation 2 Pokemon, which is saying something because that's arguably my favorite generation. What's your favorite generation, if you don't mind me asking? Like, I'm always curious to know. It's probably, for me, between Generation 2 and Generation 3. I just like Generation 2 so much because it expanded on the original 151. And I thought it was fun. Very, very fun, actually. So we got to check out the price for this Zaroark promo. But, sorry, homie. I think you're about to get dethroned. If it's at least a $7 card, $8 card, sorry, Zaroark, we're gonna dethrone you, homie. You've been great. I actually really enjoy that EX illustration. Oh my god. R.I.P. Ninetales, homie. My lord. Maybe I'll share this. I'll probably just give this to a friend who needs it for their binder or something. It can be a placeholder. Unless you want it, my man. I mean, it's literally, look at it, bro. That bend. It's pretty gnarly. But, hey, still a Ninetales EX from 151. Doesn't change what the card is. All right. Now we're going to switch into some One Piece. I got to go switch over the stream info. Change the category real quick. We're changing it from the Pokemon TCG to the One Piece trading card game. Yeah, One Piece card game. There we go, homie. Updated the stream. I think we're gonna end with this, which will be fun. I'm very, very interested to see who we get. I'm like trying to see if I can kind of tell. I mean, it looks like all the faces are probably lifted off the center. I was kind of thinking maybe Brooke at first. I think that was just me secretly hoping it was going to be Brooke. But anyways, that'll be how we end the stream. We are going to start it with Royal Blood. Another pack from our booster box. We got our second one. We're going to see if this is a 3-banger. Then the Wings of the Captain pack from Special Dawn we opened up last stream on Wednesday. Today's Friday, thank God. We're going to have a Royal Blood OP10 sleeve booster, an OP9 Emperors in the New World sleeve booster, and then the Coup de Grace should I say Kuda Burst? Anyways, it's PRB the best. Super, super excited to get into that, and I'm so excited for the PRB set number 2 to come out. It's coming out in September, I believe, right now, is what it's slated for. EVO2, oh my gosh. Are you pumped for that, my friend? I'm fucking pumped. Oh my lord. I'm so excited. There's like only one site I mean, I don't even know if I trust them with pre-orders. I'm pretty sure they've canceled on people before, which, I mean, I normally don't like to go to stores that do that. You're basically giving them a free loan just for advertising something. But, I mean, I might just have to roll the dice with this set. It's highly anticipated. Let's just say that. Let's see if we can avoid the leader pack. Okay, no red. Means that this pack ain't dead. Hell yeah. All right, Punk Hazard. So, if you've seen or read the story, you know, Punk Hazard, obviously he's got one side of fire from Sakazuki, and then we have Akiyune Sakazuki is the freaking fire guy. Sorry. What is his freaking name? God damn it, man. How would I fucking forget his name? That's embarrassing. Aokiji. Yes, there we go. Aokiji. Dude who likes to nap a lot. There we go. Oh my god, that's embarrassing, bro. I almost forgot Aokiji's name. I freaking pulled him as one of our alternate arts in the last stream. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, they fought it out here. That's why the island is split in half. Half of it is enveloped from completely by fire. The other half is completely enveloped in ice. Bartolomeo, I know for a fact he's looking at a straw hat right there. Dude goes starry-eyed every single time. Absolutely hilarious. He's got the barrier fruit, so the blocker ability makes a lot of sense. I love it when these cards actually kind of play with the character's abilities you'd see in the show and everything. So let's see what the next one is. Ooh, Brooke. So, Giola. Forget what her devil fruit is. I think it's paint. Basically, she can turn anything that she sees into a painting. So really, her imagination is the limits to her devil fruit's power, which arguably would have been super OP, depending on who you gave it to. Clone soldiers. All the soldiers of German 6-6, they do not fear losing their life. Why? They'll come back as a clone 2 seconds later. These mofos are freaking, yeah. They're basically like the Camino of One Piece, if you've ever seen Star Wars. You know what I'm talking about. The cloners. Scratchamapu. He's got he's from the Long Arm tribe. Dude's literally, he can, what do you call it? Use sound as a weapon, thanks to his devil fruit. You want to know how to, what do you call it? Stop yourself from being affected by this guy? Literally just cover your ears. It is the easiest, I think, probably the easiest, thing to block if you know what it is in the entire series, which is hilarious to me. Not a fan of him, actually, especially even before he betrayed Eustace Kid. But I'm just not a fan of him. He always annoyed me. Dragon number 13. Ooh. This is where Kinemon's legs were. Actually had a little baby. There's a baby dragon. But this guy right here. It's like the European style of dragon, which is different from the dragons you would see from the Zoan fruit type. So, like Kaido and Momo. So, I thought it was a little interesting that the design was different. 10-layer igloo. Is this, what's her freaking name's ability? She's one of Dofi's pirates. I can't remember her name. She had the wings for hands, though. Trafalgar Law replaced him for her. She had the Snowfruit counter to one of your leader cards gains plus 3k, and give one of your opponent's leader character cards minus 2k. Ooh. A little buff and debuff action. Speaking of Momo and his Zoanfruit types, here he is in the Dressrosa arc before the crew decided to sail off to the land of Zo. This is kind of when the Straw Hat crew started to split up and stuff. You see that in German 66 and Whole Cake Island and Land of Wano. I'm assuming it's probably because of the voice actors and stuff. They budget and stuff. I don't know, man. Also, it was drawn beforehand too, so I mean, he baked it into the story. Maybe you just don't want to keep drawing 10 crew members. No idea, man. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but I'm just curious. Let's see what we have here after that. Foxy, leader of the Foxy Pirates. I thought we weren't gonna get a Foxy Pirate one this time around. I guess we gotta wait till OP11 for them to find a different purple card for them to focus on for 3 sets in a row. Yeah, I don't know if you've gone up against a Foxy character before, but it literally drags on forever, which is hilarious because he's got the slow beam, and yeah. I mean, I guess it works with the character's ability from the show, so I should like it, but I hate going up against him. Mocha, Bunk Hazard, on play, give it to one of your characters, your opponent's characters, minus 1,000. Mocha is probably the most heartwarming character you will meet in Punk Hazard. Selfless character. After this, we should get to a holographic card, which is, ooh, yes, Mihawk. It's the Odyssey Mihawk. Green. Zoro's memory is it's what it's got to be from. Ooh, Mihawk and Zoro. Have you seen the illustrations for what is it, OP12 that's coming out? The images have started to leak. Zoro and Mihawk, like master and like sensei and stuff like that. Sensei and student. That's one of them, as well as, what do you call it? Hold on, I gotta make sure this. Hold on. Ooh, oh, looks like we got an SR card back there. Hold on, let's see what we have though. I need to get this freaking charging again. Come on, man. What are you doing here? What are you doing to me? Come on, charger. Why aren't you working? Don't die. This thing's gonna die on me if I don't freaking get it plugged in. Fucking A, man. Seriously? Hold on. You really gonna make me do this? Oh, it is. It's totally gonna make me do this. God damn it. I am so sorry right now. 1 second. Let me see if I can do this without totally messing with the camera. I need this thing to start charging, man. This will 100% die on me if I don't. Hold on. Okay. I'm so sorry. This is the worst camera work I've fucking ever done. Hold on. Dear God, man. All right, let's see if we can power through this. I'm so sorry. I really hope this thing doesn't die on us. Fuck! Brother, it was charging when I first freaking started. I literally plug this thing in every freaking time I stream, so I don't have to worry about that crap. Holy... We may have to take a small little break after this. Hold on, let's see what our last card was. It was Monet! That's the character who has a snow for it. As you can see right there, Trafalgar Law turned into a harpy, which is hilarious. I love that. She's part of the Don Quixote Pirates. You don't realize that until later. She kind of demonstrates how loyal Dofi's crew members are. She sacrifices herself to try to take out the Straw Hat crew, which Dofi loved, but I was like, girl, what are you doing? It made me sad. Un segundo, por favor. We need to take the case off of the phone so the charger can actually reach all the way back. So I know what I'm going to do, actually. Hold on. You're going to see a black screen for a second. You might see some blurry images as well, but... And my ceiling. So sorry. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed. Homie didn't even start fucking charging. Holy fucking shit. I'm gonna fucking punch something. Seriously, man? Seriously. Holy fucking shit. Alright, I might need to try to change the outlet or something. This is ridiculous. This is straight up ridiculous, man. I might need to get a new charger. I'm so sorry. Ugh. This was literally working all day. It chose the worst time to do this. Alright. I'm going to stop complaining and just try to get through this. If it dies, I am so sorry. Oh my god. We will... This is a chaotic stream. I'm apologizing right now profusely. Oh god damn it, dude. No, hey, no leader pack. You gotta love that. Tarlan, the spider monkey. You gotta love the creativity there. I'm also kind of a big fan of the Thriller Bark Pirates, so this is a fun one for me. Oh man, I wonder if we can actually get this done. Kamakiri, this dude right here is like Wiper's right-hand man. Meets NL first, I think, out of all the Shandian warriors, and oh yeah, you can see the electricity right there. Does not work out well for him. Let's just put it that way. Sengoku, or Sengotku, as I like to call him. This is the young version of him. You can see the older version of him in OP10. He's like white hair, beard, all that fun stuff. Schneider, that nose, dude. My lord, I know why they called him that. Gum Gum Rhino Schneider is actually one of Luffy's attacks. Stage card, Thriller Bark. Bark is a ship with 3 masts, so they're freaking massive, which makes sense. It's basically a ship the size of an island. Super cool. After that, we have Lola. This girl is just as insane as her actual body. Her shadow is put inside of a freaking hippo, which is hilarious, and absolutely will not leave Absalom alone. Makes me laugh. I think she holds the record for most proposals. Meteor Strike of Love. Event cards from one of the films. You can add 1 card from the top of your life cards to your hand. Up to one of your leader character cards gains plus 3k during this turn. Ooh. And there's no way to add the life card back? No, thank you. I'm sorry. Sai, he's the new leader of the Happosui army. He was appointed as the new leader once his predecessor saw that his kick was as strong as his headbutt and could most likely split the continent of ice, which is where they're from. Kuzan, there we go. See, I was having the worst time remembering this dude's name. He's who we pulled. He's the one who fought Sakazuki in the freaking Punk Hazard. That's actually the right way to say it, too. I used to say it Sakazuki, which is... You're butchering the pronunciation if you're saying it that way. Sakazuki. You gotta say Kaz at the same time. All one syllable. Slightly not, like, unnatural if you're a native English speaker, but you can kind of train your mouth to make the right motions. Vin Smoke Sora. Oh, dude. It's such a sad story for Sanji's backstory. She's eating the food he made for her right there. As you can kind of tell by the little stench marks. Sanji was not the best cook when he first started. This is a Kingdom of Germa and a Vinsmoke family card, so it doesn't have the Germa 6/6 type. So if you're trying to use it with a card that interacts with one of those types, look elsewhere. You can trash 1 card from your hand here, and if the number of Dawn cards on the field is equal to or less than the number of your opponent's field, add up to 1 of the Vinsmoke family type characters with 4,000 power or less from your trash to your hand. Not bad. Return a 4k character to your hand that was in the trash. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Alright. This is actually a pretty freaking good card. It's the blue Charlotte Pudding one. On play, your opponent returns all cards in their hand to their deck and shuffles their deck. Then your opponent draws 5 cards. If you notice your opponent's hoarding a bunch of cards or is like, I don't know, ramping up, or, even just has like 6 or more cards, play freaking Charlotte. Mess up their gameplay plan. Change up their flow. It'll do you well, trust me. After this, we'll have our last full holo. What is it? Ooh, Zephyr, Navy. Oh, dude, this actually looks sick. It's just a normal rare card, but it's got an illustration behind it of Sakazuki, Aokiji, Kuzan. Looks like Smokers right there. Dude, this is actually pretty sick. I'm really enjoying this illustration, even though it's just a rare. That's funny. I normally don't enjoy them this much, but okay. That's fun. Hell yeah, dude. Alrighty. Let's get into the sleeved ones now. Let's do it. I guess we'll start off with OP9. Let's see what we got. This is one of the ones that we got a while back at one of our Target restocks. OP9 is freaking very, very hot. It's more popular than OP10. Arguably up there with PRB. It's the manga. It's the rare cards and stuff. There's a bunch of cool, high value, great looking illustrations and stuff. So a lot of people will literally pretty much just buy this in OP1 or like PRB and stuff like that right now. Like, yeah. Although I will say, if you're seeing the illustration boxes out there, they're being slept on, at least in my area. You can snag them up for $20 easy. I know it's like they used to be like super hard to find and now it's super easy, but use that to your advantage right now. Like, the same could be said for the Devil Fruit Volume 1. Oh, yes. No leader. And that's going for like $65-$70 right now on like Walmart. I don't know if that's what it actually is on TCG Player. It might just be like $40 or $50. But hell, it was a $25 item. Now it's probably 100%ing like return on investment. That's not bad. I mean, hell, if you look at TCG Player too and you use that for your market prices, market is like $30. You buy it for $20, baked in 50% ROI right there. Not bad. Plus the promos are gorgeous, and you get 2 Wings of the Captain's pack. OP8, nothing to write home about. There's so many of those. But Thousand Sunny, hell yes. I like Thousand Sunny. Ugh, clear the space for these cards so I'm not tossing them across my playmat. Nico Olivia, I love this card. I really like Nico Robin. So, yeah, her mom, the archaeologist, the one that made her want to become one. You can see O'Hara in the background on fire after the Buster call. But, yeah, she was searching for information on the Blank Century before Robin was. So, very cool. Trigger if the leader is Nico Robin, draw 3 cards and trash 2 from your hand. Oh, what if you pull 3 good cards? Guess you got some choices. Marco. Dude's munching. Oh my god, I want to eat the rest of my burrito. I could only eat half of it before I had to start streaming. Jozu. Whitebeard Pirate. This looks like him when he was a young lad. Got a little bit of a baby face going on. But he still had the diamond type. I believe it's Logia. Oh, yes. I love this illustration. I literally said it when we pulled the Kaido Dawn for our PRB pack last time. Luffy Gear 5. I love it. So whimsical, so much fun. Dude's literally jumping rope with him. It's a main that costs 2 of Dawn, as well as, it's a 2 cost to play as well. Rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less, then draw a card. Not a bad control card, I guess. I like ones with the little 1-2 punch. Rockstar, our red hair pirate, with no ability. He has a counter for plus 1k, and then his base is 6k. I believe he's talking to one of what's the news called? Yeah, shout it out in the chat if you can remember. If not, no big deal. Peachbeard. So you got Brownbeard, you got Peachbeard, you got Blackbeard. Funny enough, he's actually on Blackbeard's crew. Well, I guess he's an ally, so he's one of the captains underneath Blackbeard. He's an Emperor of the Sea, so he's got his own fleet and stuff. I guess Luffy technically has his own fleet too, even though, he technically tells everyone, go do your own thing until I call on you, basically. But he has been saving up IOUs left and right. Let's just say that. Nami, Land of Wano card, 3 cost 2k. Doesn't have the type down there, but you can tell from the illustration. That's what this was the muse for. Nami in the Wano arc. But on play, return 1 of your Dawns from the field to your Dawn deck. Then give 2 rested cards to your leader or characters. Yeah, sure, I'll rest 1. Or sorry, return 1 if I get to give 2 after that. That's not a bad trade-off. Gum Lightning. Woohoo. Gear 5, baby. I love Gear 5 Luffy. Oh, I pulled a Gear 5 Luffy from a PRP pack, and I also pulled a Red Rock. I should get those out to show you guys for tomorrow's stream. I just kind of do a little collection sharing, a little collection flex. Trafalgar Law. Oh my god, I love this. It's the Odyssey card. They did Odyssey for it ever since all the way back from OP8 as well, at least. Maybe OP7. Not sure. It's been a minute since I've opened up OP7. Arguably the odd number packs for One Piece. Those seem to be the more popular ones. OP7, OP9, OP5 for sure. Oh my lord. But yeah, Odyssey deals with the memories. So you see Korra, Rosinante, Doflamingo right there. The original Corazon. But on play, return 1 of your characters to the owner's hand, then play 1 Odyssey type character card with the cost of 3 or less, other than Trafalgar Law, from your hand. Oh, that's nice. So if you got a character like this guy who's got an on-play ability, you can't use it with this card, because otherwise you could just pretty much infinitely do it. But you have to pay the cost again, but you can reactivate that on-play ability. For a little while, I was like, why would you ever want to return 1 of your own cards to your hand? But then I'm like, wait a minute. On-play abilities. Low-cost cards with on-play abilities. That's what it's for. Jesus Burgess. Blackbeard Pirate. Is that him in Dressrosa? I don't believe so. It's probably him on a Pirate Island. Dressrosa, he had like a gladiator-style arm sleeve to protect himself. Try to get the flame fruit. Obviously, Sabo beat him to it. Yeah, we pulled Sabo for one of our last packs, which was fun. I really love these 3 brother pack of card sleeves. I got it from the Devil Fruit Volume 2. You can see Ace and the Flames, and you got Sabo and Luffy right there. So all 3 brothers, it's fun. Let's see what our last card is for OP9 today. We got, ooh, yes! Sanji SR. Let's go. That's him when he's... there we go. His Stealth Black kit comes from that. It's awesome. I'm a big fan of Sanji. I really like the Germa 66 arc, which is what this is from. One of our normal viewers is a Germa 66 fan. I want to get some Germa cards together for him. from, stuff that we pulled from on stream. I think that would be a fun idea. As a little thank you for, being part of the community. He's been here since like day one, so I want to say thank you in some sort of way. I was asking if he wanted the Vince Smoke Judge card, and I'm like, no, he never said anything back. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I got to sweeten the pot a bit. Maybe Sanji will make him interested. Not sure. I mean, hey, if he doesn't want cards from my PC though, I mean, I will be happy to keep him there. You know what I mean? Like, I'll ask once or twice, but after that, yeah, it's officially going in the personal collection. We're gonna do OP10 after this. Normally I like to kind of end and start on like new sets, but PRB1 is my crack. I'm sorry. It is. Someone who follows me on Twitter said that when I posted the PRB packs I got from Hot Topic. They just responded, PRB is my crack. And I was like, bro, same. I never felt... I very much strongly related to that tweet. I was like, yeah, it's kind of like my crack too. It's freaking... Oh my gosh. I love ripping PRB. The packs are just juiced to the moon, man. Guaranteed SR. Very good chance on an alt art, at least from my experience. And then, yeah. Chance at one of the Holodons. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's pretty hard to pull those. I mean, I've opened up so many. I've only pulled one pack with a Holodon. Rest are just... They have, like, so many. I'll show you the card count. But they have so many special Dawn types because they package it with everything. Did Oda forget about this guy? Am I the only one who's, like, wondering why they showed the little bits of him? I mean, they showed him Sabaody, but, I mean, throughout Wano, you can see him chilling up in the clouds, kind of, like, looking down on everybody. Obviously, his character seems to be religious. Looks like he may be from Skypiea or something like that. If you know the illustration of, like, Emu and everything like that, the one who sits on the throne, you have a feeling that, like, the climax of the show, in my opinion, is probably going to have some sort of, like, play on God and religion and stuff like that. So I think they're kind of saving him for that story arc. It's going to be interesting to see if he becomes more active throughout Albath and stuff. Blue Gilly, Dressrosa, Long-Legged Tribe. He got turned into a toy. He did not win the fruit, obviously. And yeah, I think he was actually knocked out by Luffy. He didn't make it past the first round, I know that much. We got Nami, a Punk Hazard type card. 5 cost 7k. Dude, we might actually get through all this. I might have freaked out for nothing. I hope I freaked out for nothing. I apologize for this very sloppy camera work. But I thought we were going to lose you. Anyways, Nami. I really like how they have the Punk Hazard cards after Trafalgar Law switched around people's bodies. I think it's very fun, just a little shambles. Bellamy, this character, very good redemption arc in my opinion. In Dressrosa. Do you guys end up liking him or nah? I mean, he was kind of annoying still, but I mean, he did grow. And I mean, yeah. He eventually started to respect Luffy, which made me respect them, I guess. The Tontatas, there's Sugar. Right before God Usopp stepped in. Honestly did not know if Operation SOP, Sugar Overscared Panic, was going to work. But then the dude decided to spit fire, and yeah, well, she actually put that in there. She did herself in, which was hilarious. I really love the event card, too, that shows the panel from the manga. Very fun. Fighting fish. This is the red one, the tough boy. All the fighting fish are kind of freaking scary, but the red ones, those are the strong ones. You don't see Ace's flame fruit, but it was strapped to the back of one of these for the last round. They never thought anyone would actually get it, but Sabo was like, suck a wiener, bro. I'm getting this. Scratching my poo again, bro. Blocker. Low-cost blocker, too. Not bad. And what's his ability? If you have the yellow supernova type, character other than Scratching My Poo, this character gains blocker. Okay, so, like, used as kid. That's a... yeah, it's from this set, and it's a SR. Pretty powerful one. High cost, but obviously highly effective. The 10-layer igloo again. This is Monet's. I remembered. Her ability. I've also noticed a lot of the SR cards and just illustrations in general, I feel like they've taken a more like cool color palette. Kind of like just a dip in that direction. I'm not mad. I mean, I like it. I just kind of, I don't know. Like this warm colors. Love it. Makes a lot of sense because of the fire. Maybe it's because she has the snow for. Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. Because I did see Kuzan, and we did see Sanji over on the frozen half of Punk Hazard too for the alt arts. So I was just kind of thinking back for that, but those all involve snow. So that's probably why it's got that cooler palette. Jewelry Bonnie. Are you ready to be absolutely depressed when you learn her backstory in Kuma's? My lord. I love this character, though. She can house as much food as Luffy. She knows... she's Kuma's daughter, so it's a very fun story. She can change her age. So, yeah. Don't be a weirdo. Toei Animation, oh my gosh. They did Sanji dirty, in my opinion. They gave him, like, hard eyes and shit in the anime. I'm like, dude, that was not in the manga. Oda didn't do that. Why are you making him look creepy? I mean, it goes with his character, but the girl's 12, man. That's why I'm like, don't go there, yo. But, Toei, freaking, yeah. The animation studio. People say they hate Sanji. I don't think they hate Sanji. I just think they do him dirty sometimes. Caesar Soldier. Punk Hazard, obviously. They need those gas masks to protect themselves from Caesar Clown, the master of the island, at least for a while. Let's see what our holographic cards are, though. Ooh, another Vince Smoke Sanji card. This one says Kingdom of Germa and Vince Smoke family as well. The other one just said Straw Hat Crew. So even though it was flashing some Germa 66 tech, technically it wasn't Germa. This is Germa. It's him. That's his Prince getup. I actually really like this illustration too. Kind of reminds me of oil painting. Something you would see in like a royal or rich family's house. So very fun. Let's see what our next one is. It's a... oh, yes. Okay. I like this. These event card titles, I swear to God, they're the longest ones for any of the One Piece sets that I have seen. There is one that takes up 2 lines. But they're all I have. Oh, he's talking about the Don Quixote family because he shot his... spoiler alert. Yeah. You don't want to be this guy's family. He's let's just say they have a tendency to die of lead poisoning. My lord, man. Dude thought if he brought his dad's head back to the Holy Land, the Celestial Dragons would take him back. If you know anything about the Celestial Dragons, do you think they let him back after he was quote unquote human? I mean, it would have saved the world from the heavenly demon, as the world government calls him. But yeah, what is it? He's got the Conqueror's Hockey, King's Hockey, Supreme King's Hockey, or Supreme Conqueror's Hockey, whatever you want to call it. It's black with some like red flashes, which is pretty freaking cool. And then when he fights Luffy in Dressrosa, as the climax and everything, it's just it looks awesome. You can see it crackling in the air, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Everyone knows what it is once they see that. But with the Treble, he was the original leader of the gang, but he saw how Dofi had such powerful hockey and was like, you know what, we're going to hedge all of our bets on you. And basically, the top 4 executives, Pika, Virgo, Diamante, and Treble, they all kind of created Doflamingo. They shaped him into the man he was. Oh, my dog, she is shaking. Anyways, this is the last pack for the stream. Let's see if we can get some magic going. After that, we are going to open up the wanted poster bag clip. I think we'll have enough time to get it. We'll see. Shockwave from the Navy. Sengoku, or should I call him Sengoku? Dude loves goats, at least after the Paramount War arc, which is what this panel is from. He's blasting away the Blackbeard pirates right after they broke a bunch of criminals out of Impel Down. After that, we have the Capone Gang Beji character card. It has a frame from the anime. I'm not the biggest fan of these ones. You'll see this kind of style in Union Arena. Another TCG from Bandai. If you're not familiar, that's kind of what they look like. Very similar packaging and stuff like that. Comes from the same manufacturer, so to be expected. It also kind of plays with the same like color dynamics and stuff. It's interesting. I think I might actually do a stream about that on Sunday. I normally don't stream on Sundays, but figured I'd touch up on some of the other kind of IPs I like and get them on the channel. So far it's been all Pokemon and One Piece, so it's not the only properties I enjoy. So this is a hobby channel, so let's show off some of the other hobbies. Suru, though, she can fold people like laundry, as you can see right here. That's that Marineford. She and Garp have a bit of a back and forth. Barcelino, Amano Murakumo sword. He's fighting Silver's Rayleigh there. Silver's Rayleigh, excellent swordsman. Call him Dark King Rayleigh. Zoro has a very similar nickname. I am honestly wondering if they're going to fight at some point. So that way Zoro can claim the undisputed title of King of Hell. But we'll see. Bartolomeo. This is him from the film. You can tell he's got a different getup on than Dressrosa. It's green, which is actually, normally they're red, so it's kind of refreshing to see one. But this is a promo. It is from the first 4 sets, even though it is just a promo card. You can tell because of the 1 badge. And I think we're going to be getting into the holographics after this. We'll be about halfway through the pack, so that makes sense. It goes rare, SR. You got a chance to get 2 Jolly Rogers, or an SR and a Jolly Roger. And then you have your Dawn card. So let's see what we have here. Fishman, East Blue, Arlong Pirate, 2 badge, OP6, Wings of the Captain. I was about to say, I think this card looks familiar. So yeah. Okay, good amount of power for the cost. 4 cost, 6k. No counter though. Ooh, has a trigger where if you rest one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. Then you have on play, which you may trash one of your cards from your hand. Up to one of your opponent's rested leader cards cannot attack until the end of the opponent's next turn. So you can lock their leader down. Not too bad. Let's see what our SR card is. It'll be our 3rd SR for the stream. There's always a SR card back here. Ooh, Alti. I like Alti. Her on page 1. Very interesting dynamic. This is an SR card from OP5. Awakening New Era. It's got Gear 5 Luffy on it when he first awakened his Devil Fruit powers. Fighting Kaido, very fun. Obviously, Kaido, Land of Wano. That's where the fortress is. That's where you first meet Alti and page 1. And yeah, Animal Kingdom Pirate. All of Kaido's pirates, they all have Zoan Devil Fruit type powers. Obviously why they call it the Animal Pirates, because Dovi was supplying them with all the Smile Fruits, and Smile Fruits are only Zoan. I found that to be a fun little interesting fact as I was kind of going back and re-watching all the shows, or the episodes. I mean, now that it's airing new shows again, I'm trying to get caught up for the simulcast, but we'll see. Okay, what do we have here behind you? Come on, Alti. See if we can maybe get an alt. Alt with Alti? Machino. I'll take it. Jolly Roger Machino too. Unfortunately, it's a 1 badge. Uncommon. But read the ability anyways. You can rest this character, then up to one of your red cards at the cost of 1. Gains plus 3,000 power. That's a pretty good buff for a 1-cost card. Windmill Village, which is where Luffy grew up, owns Party Spar. Let's see what our next one is. Jolly Roger again. Very fun. Capone Beji. Let's see what the card count is for Dawn cards here. Oh. So there's 30 Dawn cards. Extremely hard to pull a holographic one. They're the textured holo ones. So it's pretty freaking sick, but yeah, I've opened up a ton of PRB packs. I've only opened one with a holo Dawn. Let's see what we have here. Alright, this is a King Dawn. Not too bad. Is it King? Yeah, it's gotta be King. It's the Lumerian wings and the flame and everything. Let's see here. I was like, is that Impel Down? No. Impel Down has a different symbol. Let's see here, though. So we had Monet. We had Alti. We had Sanji. I think Sanji's probably my favorite of all these. Although Monet, that's a fun card to have. Also, I gotta point out the quality control with Bandai again too. I love it. As a collector, I really appreciate the high quality cards. I think this is gonna finally dethrone Zaroark EX again. What do you call it? It's been able to hold this throne since our first stream, and I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to hold it for that long. It's just a double rare. The Night Joker attack, though. Super playable card. Ooh, meta in the Zoro deck. Oh, yes, Zoro is freaking blowing up right now with Shanks and stuff, everything with the rotation. Red is pretty goated. I'm liking the rotation. How are you liking the rotation so far? I feel like it's, made everything even out pretty well. We're going to get into this wanted poster, Figaro bag clip. I got that when I was picking up my Hot Topic order. But, it's a Friday night. Let's open up one last pack from the booster box. See if we can get a 3-banger or not. We pulled our first 2 hits. One of them was, let's see here, it was Lim, the Odyssey card. And then we had our pull from our last stream from Wednesday. Who did we have there? Oh, yes. We had Nami, but it was the Punk Hazard Nami. So she had obviously run in Trafalgar Law because she had a cigarette hanging out of her mouth. And I think we all know who that cigarette was. Perona, after the time skip, she's the one who actually made sure Zoro got there. If it wasn't for her, he would not have been there first. Active main once per turn. You can place 2 Thriller Bark type characters from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, pretty fun. You need that now that Gecko, he's banned too, dude. Yeah, they really nerfed black cards, I think. I I guess they didn't do too much. They still have Blackbeard, but they took away one of his event cards, which were very useful. After this, we have Heat and Wire. And we'll zoom on to Red Aggro on top. Yes, yeah, yes. Rush. Just go out, all out if you can. I really like how they started doing the 2 character cards again, Heat and Wire. These are 2 Eustace Kid cards. He's yellow in this set. You can find his SR card and stuff. It looks pretty freaking sweet. I also really love that alt art for it. Let's see here. I'm hearing a lot of stuff too about, what is it? Who's another leader that I was hearing good things about after the ban? Oh, I think a lot of people are trying to do like purple, red. I'm not sure though. I need to try out my Shanks deck now that the rotation's been put in. Let's see here though. Treble. Dude was the actual original founder of Don Quixote's gang. He's the one who kind of really empowered him. Gave him a gun and the devil fruit. Once they found out he had that Conqueror's Haki, the Supreme King's Haki, they were like, here, we are investing all of our shit into you. They hedged all their bets on it, and it worked out for a while. St. Homing, speaking of Doflamingo, spoiler alert, tried to bring this dude's head back to the Holy Land to be re-accepted into the Celestial Dragons after his mom passed, and he kind of got kicked out of town and everything. Didn't exactly work out. And went on a bit of a tear. Interestingly enough though, Rosinante, he kind of disappeared after he went to the Holy Land. He came back though. He was working for you-know-who, Sen Goku. Gotta love that dude. Excellent fro. Let's meet again in the new world. Finally an event card that actually fits on the card. The fact they have a 2-line event card for the set, it makes me laugh. This is also when you see the captains, the 3 captains first meet up. Sabaody. It's after they fought off, I believe, who was it? Yeah, it was the Kuma, first Pacifista. Oh my god, they did Chopper so dirty in this set. So Frankie got stuck in Chopper's body when Trafalgar Law used his shambles on him. And then his other photo is after Giola used her paint fruit abilities on her, on him, and yeah. Let's see here. I think we have Momonosuke's somewhere in here. You can see how funky they are. Yeah, so they look like this. Very, very funky. It makes me laugh though. Let's see here. Yeah, I think, what is it? Ace is probably going to stay our king for a while. Red, green. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Dude. Red, green. I'm so excited for OP11. That comes out, what? June? Super excited to see EBO2 from a collector's perspective. But, like, game-wise, I'm very, very excited for OP11. Red, green. Oh, yeah. What is it? Oh, yeah. I saw some of the gold foil leaders, too. I mean, what is it? I think, yeah, Chopper's red, green, too, but he's not one of the better ones. I've pulled so many of those. They look very similar to the normal cards, too. So, I mean, honestly, I really hope I don't get the leader packs too much with EVO2. Let's see here. The booster boxes going for crazy amounts. I did not pre-order one in time. St. Homing again. Oh, wait. Did we already pull the St. Homing? I feel like we did. That's hilarious if we did. Ugh. But it was Treble. Oh, no, we didn't. We just talked about him again. Treble. Blocker card. He's got the stick fruit. Oh, my God. If you don't know, dude's a little skinnier than this picture puts on. Yeah, PBR2, from what I've seen, it's still like 120-ish. That comes out in September. I literally already put an order, and I put in a pre-order for that like back in February. I knew for a fact I wanted that one, so I was like, give it to me. But yeah, I guess I should have maybe ordered EBO too, because it went from 120. I think I can find it on Double Infinity for 180. I think I've heard a couple of things though about them in pre-orders. If they don't have enough allocation, they'll cancel some of the pre-orders. So it's kind of like you're giving them a free freaking loan, which I don't agree with. But hey, I'm probably going to roll the dice with them, bite the bullet, pay the 180. But I'm not going to be happy about it. If it wasn't EBO2, I would not be pulling the trigger on it. But I love collecting One Piece right now. It's a huge price tag, but I mean, I gotta do it. I think I'll pull the trigger this weekend. Let's see what we have though. Heat and Wire again. Oh yeah, we were talking about them in the last pack we opened up. Okay, I think we're gonna get into our holos next. Wait, what? Do we have any holographics? Oh wait. I put the holos down. Oh my god, I'm retarded. Wait, are you even allowed to say that anymore? I'm so sorry. LOL. Leo. That was our first holographic. Probably bravest Tontada. Tontada's very gullible. They'll pretty much believe anything you tell them. Feel super bad for them. Turned into slaves to work in the Smile Fruit factory in Dressrosa. And then we got Shiryu. He was the old manager for Impel Down. Got thrown into Impel Down for, get this, dude was too sadistic for the prison. Sadism is like a job requirement for those people. So if you're killing all your prisoners and they're yelling at you for it, you got something wrong with you. Opponent's turn though. Character gains plus 2,000. Oh, hell yeah. Great character for defense. Active main once per turn. Your leader has Blackbeard. Okay. I'm looking for some Blackbeard cards because he kind of got nerfed with that event card ban. You can knock out one of your opponent's characters with the base cost of 3 or less. Alright. You could take out a 3-cost character. Nothing too big. I mean, you could use some of your character's ability to probably bring down one of your opponent's characters cost-wise and get this to actually work on that. But dude, oh my gosh, the opponent's turn ability, that's the one I'm actually excited about when I'm looking at this card. I can't believe I put the back half down. That's so funny. I was like, why do these cards all look familiar? Oh wait, I literally pulled them all before. But anyways, we got our wanted poster, Hot Topic, collaboration with Box Lunch. It's exclusive with Hot Topic. I got it when I went in there and I picked up my sleeve boosters. If you go in there and you pick up your sleeve boosters, they will give you 25% off everything in the store, which is freaking sweet. They don't have any PRB1 anymore, but let me see here. Yeah, I got this little code though. It's good till freaking the 27th of this month. They somehow put PRB1 back in stock. Get $15 off. Spend 40 or more. I mean, not too bad. They also throw you like hot cash and stuff too, I guess, if you spend money in there. It was pretty cool. I got the Trafalgar Law, Hot Topic exclusive Funko. Got some freaking Dressrosa swim trunks, which I thought were hilarious. And, you know, this bag clip and a couple other things. But the real score was the OP9 that they had behind the counter. I was able to get for 25% off. I was there picking up my OP9 sleeves that I was doing for in-store pickup, as well as the PRB1 sleeves I did for online pickup. They had them available for in-store pickup, which was awesome because you didn't have to pay for shipping. And on top of that, yeah, they limited it to 2 per order, but you could put in like 4 or 5 orders. I got so many. But yeah, let's see what we got. Yeah, PRB1, I'm pretty sure TCG player prices, which is nuts because I paid like $6-7 for this retail. They're going for like 15, which is nuts. Okay. It's a Classed wanted poster one. I was kind of hoping for Brooke, the Soul King, but Looks like we got one of the other crew members. They're all Straw Hat crew members, and there are 2 exclusive ones that aren't shown here. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. I think it's really fun playing with these little bag clips. I like to stick them on my backpack, and the fact that they're blind and, you know, you get a chance to pull something other than cards. It's fun. Let's see what we have. Oh! Yes! Gear 5 Luffy. The $3 billion man. Hell yes. Okay. It probably went Brook, Gear 5 Luffy. I wanted to get one of those exclusive ones too, but oh dude, this is actually sick. Frankie's is pretty cool too, because they literally just have the Thousand Sunny. Oh yes. Gear 5 Luffy. It's just the rubber bag clip. It's very fun. And yeah, like I was saying, box lunch / Hot Topic exclusive. Very fun. Yeah, and if you're going in there to pick up your sleeve boosters that you maybe ordered, or anything for that matter, you automatically get 25% off everything in store, which that's why I've treated myself to this stuff. Fun little trip after work, but thank you guys. I really appreciate you joining me for the stream. Got to check out if Zaroark card finally dethrones the End Zaroark EX that we pulled on our very first stream. He's been controlling the throne ever since. The playability of this double rare card, I think that's what commands the price tag. It's like a $6-7 card. But that Night Joker attack, you can choose any of your benched end Pokemon and take one of their attacks and only pay 2 cost for Dark Energy to get it going. And then on top of this, we also pulled this in our first stream. Freaking insane. It was the Porcus Ace SP. It was our 3rd hit from our first booster box I actually ever bought. It was OP8. I got it for $80. Somewhere. I think you can still find it for 86 pretty easily, but I mean, I personally would, yeah. I know you're saying you're getting PRB2, but yeah, that comes out in September. Still seeing it for like 110, 120. Not a bad price. I mean, PRB1, it's my crack, so I was very excited for that to come out. What have you been ripping recently? Been able to pull anything good, good rain? Am I saying that right? Yeah, what is it? I've been super lucky. I live out in a pretty rural area, so being able to grab a good amount of, sleeve boosters from like restocks and stuff. I still got to add the 8 I was able to pick up today. And then we got the OP9 stash. We still got the OP10 and everything. Oh, dude, what is it? Tomorrow, Saturday, special little stream. We did a little unboxing for Pokemon today. Our mini tin. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna open up the illustration box volume 1. We got volume 2 as well, but this one right here, you'll barely see the damage, but I'm like, you know what? That's enough that I'm like, I don't know if a sealed collector would want to add it to their collection. The front looks pretty minty clean, but the side, I'm like, eh. And at that point, I'd honestly rather rip this. I mean, they're going for $30 on TCG Player. I can find them everywhere right now, and they're only $20, so. Nothing but OP10. Yeah, there's a lot of it. OP10, I feel like collectors aren't going for it because OP9 has the better chases. And people who are actually playing locals and stuff, I think they're kind of waiting for OP11. Like I was saying, the odd number sets, they seem to be much more popular. They have more playable cards, bigger chases, stuff like that. That's at least what I've noticed. Like OP8, that's why you can find so much of it. OP6, arguably the other second most available ones that you can find right now. OP10, yeah, they're everywhere too. We got some sleeve boosters of that. I like sleeve boosters because no set hit rate, so it is a true gamble. But we still got some packs in our booster box. Let's see here. We got, looks like 2 on the left, so it should be 3 on the right. Yeah, probably open up 1 pack a day. See if we can find a third alt art. All booster boxes come with 2, as you probably know. You get a 50-50 shot at a third. We pulled the first one, I think, in our second pack. The second alt art we just pulled in our last stream. So, very spaced out. A lot more spaced out than the OP8 box. I honestly kind of like it, though. Just because the entire time I was like, I wonder where the next one is. I wonder where the next one is. The first one I opened, all of it was right there, right away. So, it's just, there's 10 packs left, and that's why people get dead packed. But anyways, we're going to be opening that up tomorrow on stream. Very excited to add this and these cards to the collection. One of my streamers, my friend, if you're watching, you've been here since like day 1, so I want to thank you and stuff. If you're not in here right now, but if you're watching it later too, I know you're a German 66 fan, so if you see some Sanji cards or German 66 cards you like, let me know, bro. Try to hook you up with some. Send you a couple other German 66 stuff. But anyways, OP10. I don't know if it's. Right now I want to pay more than $100 for it. It's probably going to be an $80 box again, kind of like what we're seeing with OP8. I agree. I honestly really like the cards and everything. It's just, I don't know, the alt arts, they're not too crazy. Again, there's better cards for the game, and yes, never forget. Exactly, dude. Yeah, no, that's gonna be funny. OP9 and OP11. Very, tragic, triggered. That's how you know I'm somewhat old. I can still remember that. Yes, I've been watching One Piece when it first came out 20-some years ago. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. We're going to do Pokemon again next stream. One Piece again next stream. It's going to be a good time. We're going to check out those promos. We're going to rip some more Journey together. We got a fuck ton of it, plus some Surging Sparks. So thank you all. I really do enjoyed streaming with you guys, talking to you guys. We do them every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'll see you again tomorrow. You can check all of our old VODs over on YouTube. We also post some of our, good pulls and stuff onto Twitter and everything. We also let people know when we're going to go live and repost a lot of news and stuff, so you can catch us on there. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So this is, I think, the longest stream I've done, but I had a lot of fun. I think we finally dethroned Zaroark. I don't think we're ever going to dethrone Ace. I mean, I don't want to ever say never, you know what I mean? But dude's like an $80 SP, so unless I pull another SP or a manga, I don't know who's going to take his throne. But anyways, thank you guys. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Peace out and have a good one.